you guys. Drop a one if you guys can hear me and see my screen. So today we're going to talk about order blocks. And actually, I've been having a lot of order blocks in my trades lately. Sometimes you just see them and sometimes you don't. I often get a question like, oh, which one's easier? Which one do you see more? It's whatever you see. And sometimes an imbalance is inside of an order block and vice versa. So we're just going to go over the basics quick. We're going to look at examples, and I'm going to possibly mark up an order block that I've seen. So as you guys see, I have a million pairs, which is not normal for me, but I am trying to switch out some pairs right now. And we have NZD news tonight. What do we have tomorrow? So order blocks, you guys, just a quick reminder is that we're looking for these huge blocks. And most of the time, these are going to be our spring or kind of where we're going to get filled with a UTAD, okay? So we're not looking for order blocks that are in the middle of the range the way we would look for, like, let's say a gap. We're usually going to find these at the lower or the very upper of any structural movement. Most of the other important thing is that it's two big blocks, you guys. It's not dojis, it's two big blocks. And then you don't want it to be filled. So you can have a little bit of a wick come down, but if the wick comes down 50%, then it's already filled, right? Because when we're marking up an order block 50% of the smaller candle, it can't be filled or it's already filled. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so that's just a quick reminder. And we're doing 50% of the smaller candle. Okay, I'm going to show you guys an example today where you have your order block and your balance that's pretty close, right? Imbalance, and it's which one do you choose? And if you can, preferably choose both. What does that mean? If your imbalance comes first and you can afford a stop loss, okay, we're on the 2 hour time frame. If you can afford a stop loss, let's say 10 pips, and you can afford both and allow for the drawdown, you're good to go. Okay, so let's clear that.
Hi, my name is Savannah Parsons, and here on YouTube, I teach institutional trading. So are you tired of trading these head and shoulder patterns, flag patterns with 30, 40, 50 pip stop losses, and you wonder why you're not making money? It's because you're not trading like the banks. Yes, trading like the banks, trading like the institutions, institutional trading. So I teach smart money concepts. What is smart money concepts? It's imbalance, order blocks, and Wyckoff. This is exactly how the banks are trading. They're not trading these crazy cat, dog, and mouse patterns, okay? If you want to learn how to constantly have a 10 pip or less stop loss, trade only 1 to 10s, and be extremely profitable, then I want you to check out my videos here on YouTube. And if you like what you see, also join my free group chat below. And if you're really getting value and you want to elevate your trading, I actually have my own academy called smartmoneyacademy.ca. So if you click the link to my website and my free group chat, you guys will understand how the banks are actually trading, and you can actually make more money in the market. So for now, check out my videos here on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my group chat.
Okay, now I'm finding sometimes, not all the times, and every event is different. So again, I've been trading order blocks a lot this past month or two so far. April's going by so quick. And my order blocks, I've been noticing that I haven't really been having trading range alignment. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but you still have your UPA and it's like a clear spring, but I'm finding that you're not really getting trading range alignment with order blocks. So that's just something to be mindful, especially since trading range alignment is something that I consider to be a high probable entry, but I'm not getting them that often with order blocks right now. So just be aware of that. But however, your order blocks are going to be at the very bottom or the very top. So they're not that hard to find, whereas you can have a gap here and a gap here and a gap here when it comes to imbalance, right? So that's kind of like your trade-off. Okay, so that's CAD Chef. Now let's talk about AU, which was my beautiful Friday limit that activated Sunday or something like that. What time frame do you look cute on? Okay, so I actually took this as an imbalance. I just marked it up as an order block after. Let me just stretch the TP for you guys. Okay, this is my real take profit. So I think I moved my alert from my partials. I had early partials before the market closed. What's today's date? Yeah, so my partials were here. My full 90 was like around here. And then this happened before price turned around. So this was like amazing. Like the way price works is amazing. So anyways, my trade was a respectable, let's just get into more detail, redistribution, which has been a lot on my list as well right now. Selling climax, AR, ST, UT, SAL. Oh, sorry, that would be an MSAL. UTAD. What did I just do? So I make the candles good for you guys. Okay, UTAD. And then I have an imbalance. Okay, so my imbalance is trading range alignment. And I believe we have to go back to the 5 for that. Okay, trading range alignment. And that was my entry. Now I respected the order block regardless. Okay, my stop loss was still 5 pips. Okay, does anyone have any questions? This is a trade where your imbalance in your order block respects both. You don't have like, when this happens, it just makes me happy. Like if I get trading range alignments, imbalance and order block, and I still have less than a 6 pip, because sometimes if you get all three, you're gonna have to have a 10 pip stop loss, which in our world is like 50 pips. So having all three in less than 5 pips is literally so perfect. It came out amazing. Okay, so when we asked which one did we use, you want to use both. And if I could only choose one, I would have respected the imbalance just because it's closer to the trading range. If the trading range was closer to the order block, so let's say this was the actual AR and this was an OB, then I would have respected this too, this instead. Why? Because that's 2 confirmations. So the more confirmations, the better, as usual, right? So trading range and imbalance is 2 confirmations. If I had the order block and a trading range, that's 2 confirmations. So all you can do is do confirmation. There's no other way to know. You're just gonna have to do, what's most likely a higher probability, because you don't know. But if you can afford the drawdown with a big stop loss, big as in 10 max, then you're good to go. Is there any questions about that? And this is also why we don't go to break even. If you would have went break even anywhere, right? Some master smart money traders actually, they believe in break even and partials every 3 seconds, which it just doesn't work. Like, I don't understand. So they would have maybe broke even after this. This didn't actually break structure here. It kind of did here. So some traders would have went break even here, and then you would have got stopped out, and then you could have like maybe you re-entered or something here, and then you would have got stopped out. So you have to let price do what it's going to do. And that's why you have to love your stop loss. You have to love your risk to rewards. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only time I will go break even super early is this is like on the weekend or reduced risk. Like I said, if it's like Good Friday coming up and I was in like US 30, but other than that, like I'm not really concerned about 0.5%, 1%. Okay, so that's what we have for imbalance versus order block. The next example we're going to move on to is